As a step 4, let's add a new consumer to the same consumer group ID. For that, we'll start the new terminal window and execute this command. You see that no events are returned to this consumer because they were processed by the first instance of the consumer in the same consumer group. Now, what happens if we continue producing events? So which consumer instance, 1 or 2, will get those events? So let's try. I'm going to create event F. It was consumed by the first instance. Event G, again it's consumed by the first instance. So basically that's the default behavior. Our topic, our Kafka topic, has one partition, but we have more consumers in the same consumer group than partitions. Means that the first copy gets access to this one partition, but the second instance doesn't get any data until we stop the first copy. And let's try it. So here in the window, I'll stop the consumer and we'll continue populating the data or creating the events. Event age, you see now it's consumed by the consumer because it's the only one remaining in this consumer group. Let's try it again. ABCDFGHI, event I. You see it perfectly works. Now if I stop the consumer, means that there are no running consumers anymore, but I will continue populating the events in our event stream. So I'll create the event J, event K, and then I start again one of those consumers, and they share the same, again, the same consumer group ID. You see the two events that were not yet processed, event J and event K, they're returned by or pulled out of Kafka because Kafka keeps the basically the index or the offset of the events that were read by a particular consumer group, and in our case that's the consumer group 1. And by continuing populating the data, I will be getting those data in this consumer.